As we know, Atlanta is bustling as one of the FIFA World Cup host cities, but the extra activities could actually disrupt mail in Smyrna. That's what the city says, at least. They issued a statement on social media saying the U.S. Postal Service informed them that it could impact residents getting their utility bills and that the delays could continue through July 19th, which is the end of the tournament. So in response, the city is waiving all late fees for June until service returns to normal. And they didn't specify why Smyrna specifically.